Get ready for a crazy change in your life. The energy of September, a month that keeps bringing waves of change, is perfectly matched with the coming of a strong crescent moon. It is important to know how this event in the sky will affect you. On September 11, this crescent moon will happen, and the bold spirit of Sagittarius will make its effects stronger. Sagittarius is known for being very curious and loving to explore, and this part of the moon makes that energy even stronger. But this isn't just about making plans or making your dreams come true. This time, it's about being open to options you might not have thought of before. The spirit of the crescent moon in Sagittarius makes people want to learn more and discover new things. When it does this, it forces you to go beyond what you know and explore new areas. You might really want to try something new at this point, whether it's in your personal life, your job, or even your way of thinking. The universe wants you to break out of your routines and look for things that will challenge and excite you. This could be a chance to try something you haven't thought about before, which could lead to new growth and learning. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. This moon phase has other subtle but important effects that you need to be aware of. We'll let you know what they are soon. Keep a close eye on synchronicities and signs. As the crescent moon in Sagittarius shines in the sky, the world may be talking to you in strange and subtle ways. This is the time when synchronicities, events that seem to happen by chance but have greater meaning, will happen more often. You might start to see patterns or signs that make you feel like they're pulling you in a certain way. These things aren't happening by chance. The energy of this moon phase makes them stronger, telling you to pay more attention. Whether it's a conversation you overhear, a picture that grabs your attention, or a sudden thought that comes to you, these things could be signs that point you towards new chances or insights that you had missed before. You are being led by the world. All it wants is for you to stay open and aware of these signs. It's important to stay aware of your surroundings during this time. The signs could appear in strange places, like in dreams, random encounters, or even thoughts that keep coming back to you. You can be led to something better if you pay attention to these signs. The help you're looking for is usually already there, but when the moon is in Sagittarius as a crescent, it stands out even more. Because you are more aware, you can believe the messages you get, whether they come to you in a dream, a thought, or a conversation. These could be important signs from the universe that point you in the right direction. The call to be free and accept what is not known. When the crescent moon is in Sagittarius, there's a strong desire to leave the familiar behind and try something new. But this isn't about making big changes in your life or starting over. Instead, it's about getting people interested and wanting to learn more. Sagittarius is the sign of the traveler, and its energy makes you want to be spontaneous and find new things. Take a small step out of your comfort zone right now while the moon is in this phase. You may have put off an idea or a hobby because you didn't think it would work out. Get those goals out of the closet and see where they might lead you now. The energy of Sagittarius wants you to try new things and be open to the unexpected. Trust the process. Going with your gut and taking chances, being ready to take chances, is one of the most important things about this time. With Sagittarius energy, you don't need to think too much about every choice or option. It's about going with your gut and believing that whatever decision you make will lead you to something good. This energy gives you a feeling of freedom that makes you want to let go of any fear or doubt. It's normal to be nervous about going into uncharted territory, but Sagittarius backs people who are brave enough to try. Whether it's a new job, a different view on relationships, or a change in the way you think, taking that first step, even if you don't know what will happen, can lead to a lot of growth and finding. During this time, you should not only explore your body, but also be open to new ideas and feelings. The energy of Sagittarius makes you want to be open to new ideas and accept your own mental growth. It means letting your heart and mind roam freely and going beyond the limits you've set for yourself. Allow yourself to go through things that may seem random or unplanned, knowing that these unplanned events could lead to big changes in your life. At this point in time, you should also enjoy life and be open to new experiences. Being rigid or following a set path is not what Sagittarius energy is about. It likes people who are open and willing to try new things. At this point in time, when the crescent moon is in Sagittarius, Problems are not failures, but opportunities to grow. With the energy of Sagittarius, you should see problems not as barriers, but as chances to try new things. You shouldn't focus on the problems you face. Instead, this energy wants you to see them as times of change that can lead to better chances or new paths. During this moon phase, it's important to remember that the problems you're having could be the universe's way of guiding you to something better. If things don't go as planned, it doesn't always mean you failed or went in the wrong direction. It could mean you are being led in a new, more appropriate direction. The energy of Sagittarius helps you see things in a new way, which makes you ask, what is this challenge teaching me? What could this problem be trying to tell me? Sagittarius wants you to accept the struggle as a part of your journey instead of fighting it. This time is especially special because you are encouraged to see problems as chances to find new skills or untapped potential in yourself. There is often hidden growth waiting to be unlocked in any task, whether it's in your jobs, your personal life, or even your own mind. The crescent moon shines a light on these times, showing you the benefits you can't see that come from getting past problems. Getting things done when problems arise, the spirit of Sagittarius, also makes people want to take action when they face problems. Now is not the time to feel stuck or stressed. Now is the time to move forward with confidence. If you go into each failure with an open mind, it can lead you to new opportunities. Sagittarius is all about moving around and discovering new things, so use this time to look for clever ways to solve any problems you're having. You're more likely to make progress if you're open to change and adapt. Problems that come up during this time may feel uncomfortable, but they can lead to huge changes. These problems aren't meant to stop you, they're meant to open doors for you to see things in new ways and find new ways to go that you might not have thought of before. Now is not the time to stay still or think about problems. Instead, let the energy of the crescent moon in Sagittarius help you get through any problems and show you what's possible on the other side. Putting beliefs to the test and broadening your mind now, when the moon is in Sagittarius as a crescent, is a great time to think about your values and the truths that guide your life. Seeking knowledge is very important to Sagittarius, and this moon phase makes you want to look into new ideas, philosophies, and points of view that you might not have thought of before. You may feel compelled to question your current view of the world and learn more about life, faith, or even yourself. It's very important to look into new ideas during this time because the moon is pushing you to think outside of your current beliefs. Now is a great time to learn more about new things, whether you do it by reading, studying, or talking to people about things you don't normally talk about. It can be freeing to consider different points of view. This can help you see life in a way you may not have thought of before. But that doesn't mean you have to give up everything you know. Instead, Sagittarius energy encourages you to think about what you believe in new ways, which will help your mind grow and change. It gives you a chance to learn more about ideas that interest you or fit with how you're changing. You might feel compelled to look into different spiritual teachings or beliefs at this time, or you might start to doubt the stories you used to believe to be true. Now is a time for mental growth. You can let go of beliefs that hold you back and replace them with ideas that feel more in line with who you are now. Getting rid of old beliefs, giving up old, limiting ideas is often the first step towards personal growth. The energy of the crescent moon in Sagittarius is perfect for this release. You may find that some views no longer serve you or fit into the life you are building as you become more open to new ideas. Letting go doesn't mean giving up everything you fought for. Instead, it means improving what still matters and getting rid of what doesn't. It's a time of growth and clarity when your values match up with the person you're becoming. Doesn't this help you see the world and your place in it in a more genuine and broad way? You may naturally want to look into deeper truths during this time. Now is a great time to learn more about things that will challenge your current ideas or give you a new point of view. This moon phase makes you want to question everything you've always known, whether it's social norms, religion teachings, or your own personal beliefs. This can help you understand yourself and the world in a deeper and more complex way. Under the impact of Sagittarius, the quest for truth is less about getting clear answers and more about staying open to different options. With this crescent moon, there is a strong urge to get up and go on an adventure. This phase of the moon makes people born under the sign of Sagittarius want to get away from their normal lives and try something different. There is a strong force pushing you to go out into the world, change your surroundings, and move around to feel free. Now is the time to get moving, whether you do it by traveling, going on outdoor adventures, or just switching up your daily routine. You should get out of a rut because of the energy of this moon phase. Both your body and mind can feel better after doing some movements. The Sagittarius crescent moon is all about taking action, so get rid of any thoughts of being stuck or lazy. Being active can help you think of new things, come up with fresh ideas, and feel better overall. You should be interested in more than just moving. You should be interested in what moving does for your mind and heart. Even small changes to your actual surroundings can help you see things in a new way. Being in a new place can help you see things in a new way because Sagittarius energy is linked to the finding of new things. Movement doesn't need to be big or dominating. It has more to do with feeling free from your normal space and routine. You bring new energy into your life when you choose to move. The adventure doesn't have to be hard or take a lot of planning at this point. The important thing is to let yourself be drawn to something new and interesting. Being spontaneous and interested in the world are rewarded by Sagittarius energy. If you answer the call to move, you'll be able to have experiences that will make you feel better, keep your mind active, and maybe even help you solve problems you've been thinking about. In addition to the physical, this moon phase also links moving to growth as a person. Sagittarius teaches that getting outside of your comfort zone can help you grow in every part of your life. You might find skills and insights you didn't know you had when you let yourself try new things or go to new places. When the crescent moon is in Sagittarius, it tells you to have faith that going into new areas, both literally and figuratively, will lead to good things. When you're feeling this way, you naturally want to make more relationships. Passionate about meeting new people and discovering new ideas, Sagittarius energy loves to be around other people. This phase of the moon makes you more likely to connect with and talk to people around you, whether they are new friends or people you've known for a while but haven't really gotten to know. Now is the time to be open to meeting new people and making connections that could lead to new ideas, chances, and personal growth. Meeting new people or making new friends can often lead to perks you didn't expect. During this moon phase, the energy of Sagittarius makes you want to learn more about other people. It's possible that the connections you make now will lead to personal or business opportunities you hadn't planned for. Even small talk can give you useful information or lead to working together in ways that make a big difference in your life. Also, keep the thought that you can grow from meeting different kinds of people clear in your mind. The energy of Sagittarius is all about expanding your views, which can mean meeting people from different backgrounds or points of view. These links can make you think in new ways, which can help you see the world in a bigger picture. Accepting differences in your relationships at this time can help you understand each other better and grow as a person. As you make new friends, keep in mind that Sagittarius energy encourages discovery and curiosity without passing judgment. Being willing to see things from different points of view helps you grow and find out more about who you are. Even if you don't end up being friends with everyone you meet, being willing to talk to new people can give you ideas and teach you something. During this phase, you should be willing to try new things in social situations and be open to what other people have to offer. Sagittarius also values relationships that are honest. During this moon phase, you should be yourself when you talk to other people, which will help you build real relationships instead of fake ones. Building ties based on honesty and mutual respect is the only way to really grow your circle. It's not about making a lot of new contacts or friends. It's about making relationships that matter, making your life better, and helping you grow. As the crescent moon shines in Sagittarius, now is a great time to turn your attention to long-term goals and dreams. The sign of Sagittarius is known for planning ahead, and this moon phase makes you think about where you want to be in the future instead of just what you need to do right now. This is a chance to look at the bigger picture of your life instead of getting stuck in daily chores and short-term goals. Begin by thinking about your hopes and goals that are far beyond the present. Now is a good time to think about what you really want to accomplish in the next few years. even if those goals seem far away or unclear at the moment. That doesn't mean you have to plan out every little thing. What matters is that you set your sights on a goal that inspires and excites you. Sagittarius energy pushes you to think outside the box and set high goals. It also lets your imagination explore possibilities that you might have previously ignored. As you think about your long-term goals, keep in mind that this part is more about having a vision than making detailed plans. You should think about the big picture and come up with ideas now, rather than getting stuck on the details of how to get there. Let your thoughts roam and think about things that might not make sense. With this big picture view, you can dream big and set big goals that motivate and excite you. Being open to new possibilities that may come up out of the blue is another part of looking beyond the horizon. As you set long-term goals for yourself, be open to making changes and adjustments along the way. You can adapt and grow with Sagittarius energy, so be ready for your vision to change as new opportunities appear. Be open to the trip and know that your long-term goals may change as you learn and gain new experiences. During this moon phase, you should not only think about the future, but also take the first steps towards your bigger goals. Think about what you can do to start moving towards these goals, even if it's something small or roundabout. The Crescent Moon in Sagittarius encourages you to take actions that are in line with your long-term goals. This means that even small actions can help you make progress overall. Hello, if you're still there, thank you for seeing this. If you like the content and want to see more, please click the subscribe button. Thank you very much for your help. You can share your thoughts or stories in the space below. Have a great day until then, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting material.